graduate student that way.
Welcome, thank you for everybody for coming. So today I'm going to be talking about the benefits of graphic novels and can they help reluctant readers. So how many of you would let your children pick a book over an iPad? If they did, would you let them? Would you believe some parents are reluctant of letting their children read a certain type of book? In recent years, the biggest trend in children's literature is graphic novels. What are they? According to the definition provided by Scholastic.com, graphic novels are books that are written and illustrated as comic books, but they tell more of a comprehensive, in-depth, full story. Scholastic.com also states that graphic novel sales over the past 10 years have increased by 56.2% and don't show any sign of slowing down. So the dilemma? Some parents and teachers are reluctant to letting their students read them, and they don't see that graphic novels as real books or literature. Today I'll be discussing if graphic novels actually help reluctant readers. We will also be looking at some of the data provided that supports the retelling of graphic novels versus traditional literature. So we're going to start off with the history of comic books and graphic novels. According to DiamondBookshelf.com, the origin of graphic novels and comic books started with comic strips as early as 1732 by Benjamin Franklin called Poor Richard's Almanac, which was used to advance the cause of the American Revolution. In 1842, the first major graphic novel was published in the United States, The Adventures of Obadiah Obuck, humored by Rudolph Toffler. It originally appeared as a serial in a weekly humor magazine called Brother Jonathan. Fast forward to 1938 when Superman was released and skyrocketed the popularity again for comic books. The popularity died down again when television and mainstream media became the newest popular form of entertainment. Comics once again became popular in 1978 when two men named Stan Lee and Jack Kirby produced Marvel Comics. In April 2007, an author named Jeff Kinney released his first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, and graphic novels were never the same again after that. Soon after, authors like Dave Pilkey, Renee Zellweger, Jennifer L. Holm, Matthew Holm, and Rachel Renee Russell were releasing the popular graphic novel books and were taking over bookstores and libraries. So next I have comprehensive testing for traditional novels versus graphic novels. A study from Hamline University from Stephen Mueller, who studied middle school students on retelling memory difference from students reading graphic novels versus traditional chapter books. According to his research and his data, his bottom 20% students that were struggling were able to recall more from the story with a graphic novel than in traditional form. The average recall for students were 2.64 points, while the maximum score was 4.25 and the lowest score was 0.5. Students were also found more engaging and willing to read from graphic novels versus the traditional chapter books. The average score on memory recall assessments were higher when students have read graphic novel chapters with all 7 participants. While directly comparing the average percentage scores of memory recall assessment scores for the traditional novel chapters and the memory recall assessment scores for graphic novel chapters by students, they show a pattern of higher percentage scores for chapter students read in graphic novel format, with several averages including up to 20% more. So, should I let my kids read graphic novels? According to Scholastic blogger Amy Mascott, she states different reasons why you should. The first reason, graphic novels are full of text. Despite what most parents and teachers think, the plot, conflict, and vocabulary in graphic novels can be very in-depth to decode, analyze, and comprehend. Another reason graphic novels are engaging. One of the biggest battles with our students today is getting them to just read a book. A lot of graphic novels solve that problem because kids are naturally going for these books. The last reason is graphic novels are rich. They have exciting and complex plots, characters, and conflicts. The only difference is graphic novels have graphics to support the development. So which kind of graphic novels do kids like? Working at a library for over 4 years, I very quickly learned the names of authors of most popular books that kids love. One of our biggest requests is Dave Pilkey, who is the author of Dog Man. He is great for emergent readers, and it's easy content for them to read and a lot of high interest. Another very popular book series is from Raina Tellemeier, who is the author of Smiles, Sisters, Guts, Ghosts, and Drama. Students really love how funny and relatable the characters are and to themselves. Wings of Fire is another popular chapter series book that has turned a few different stories into the graphic novels. And this is just a small list of suggestions when it comes to the world of graphic novels. So, do graphic novels help reluctant children with reading? Yes, because children are choosing on their own to read, which helps their confidence, and that confidence will only build and grow into more books and bigger books. So how can you apply the graphic novel trend for your child in becoming a better reader and student? A few different ideas are supporting your local library, either in your community or your child's school. Your library will have the newest books, and your librarian will be able to give you great recommendations based on reading comprehension, age, grade, and interest. Also, taking your child to a bookstore or your school's book fair is another great way to get them into the newest reading material. Keeping your child with a good book in hand and asking them frequently what they are reading will help your child continue with their vocabulary and comprehension skills. So thank you everybody for listening to my presentation.